What are we talking about today? Got some TFCon leftovers, a little bit of sloppy seconds, but maybe it'll be a good kind of sloppy. From this angle, the Devastator definitely looks really good. I don't think the blockiness in the chest area is as apparent. Obviously very early prototype, not a lot of detail, basically no paint. But as a proof of concept, it looks pretty nice. I've also been informed that the changing colors thing that I read about last week is apparently the treads can like invert and become green, because you know, sometimes they're purple, sometimes they're green for Bone Crusher. So I don't know how they're planning on making that work, but I cannot wait to see the engineering behind it. I've heard their Defensor is even better than the Bruticus, but Defensor is not really a combiner I care much for. So maybe if they do G2 colors, but I don't think G2 Defensor has a very iconic look, so we'll see. Wow, he's dusty. It's kind of just more of what we already saw, huh? Okay. I guess these were not the good kind of sloppy, whatever. Big thing that happened this week is some lucky New Zealanders have received their Omega Primes already. I've talked about the box art before, but I think it just bears repeating. What is this, just somebody put your thumb in front of the camera, huh? God, it's pretty. It's so comically oversized. I love it. Blue bolts. Confirmed Fembot, I think. Oh, and it has Cybertron written on the side. I love that. I believe Evan confirmed the wheels are plastic. Ooh, that's a hefty size. It looks like my childhood, but not missing pieces and horrifically yellowed over the years. Just a little guy. Oh, that's a nice head. I wonder if they'll just do like a release for the body. Like not even big Fort Max, just like a little Cerebros. All the missiles active. Oh, I do think the chest is a little bit wide. Like I don't think this gap should be that big, but it's a minor thing. He looks like something that's gonna have incredible hand feel. Those ratchets have got to be so hefty. Oh, look how shiny his eyes are. I'm assuming that's like the same vac metal type stuff that's on Deathsaurus back there. That's gorgeous. I might like that more than light piping, honestly. Once again, very large and in charge. Dwarfing even Legacy Motormaster. They've really captured the energy of those old toys so well. They look so much like the originals, and I mean that as a compliment 100%. I loved those toys. And I think they've managed to keep true to Magnus without making him look as ridiculous as the original one. I am curious on posability though. Like how dynamic are we going to be able to get him? It is such a ridiculous design. Oh my god, and Magnus alone is almost the size of Deathsaurus. Good backpacks. I think these are reasonable for the character's designs. I wonder if the head can fold down at all. That's a little bit of a big neck. But otherwise, no complaints for the super mode. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That one straight up is taller than Deathsaurus. Oh man, I hope I have shelf space in my new apartment for this. And then Omega Prime himself. Godfire Convoy if you're not a Bakagaijin. Oh, and his eye. There's something so emotive about the shining eyes. He looks kind of sad, honestly. I want to give him a little bit of a hug. God, I love the gold ears on the Godfire Convoy head and the blue eyes. Oh. He's looking a little gormless. A little bit dead-eyed and empty here. I don't know. Is anyone home, Magnus? And then the space bridge parts, of course. I can't wait to see how heavy this guy is. Oh my, he's dwarfing him. Oh my god, New Zealand's getting everything early. Although my Prime is supposed to arrive in the next 1 to 3 days, so thank you, GameStop. This is probably how I'm going to keep mine on display. As cool as I think Omega Prime is, I want the two of them separate, standing side to side. I think that's nice. God, Magnus is big. Yeah, my hype is immeasurable, and I can't believe it's shipping so early. These make sense. I know these were pretty sought after. Never heard reprints, though, to describe a reissue of a toy. I already had Nasal, Nasal, and I didn't even have to worry about the mold on the wings. But I don't really have much interest in Nova Prime. It's a decent mold, and it looks really gorgeous in these colors, but like, why would I want a fake Prime? I'm about to have all 13 of the real ones. A Walmart being stocked? Imagine. Must be nice, Minnesota. Oh, I was sent this by several people. They all look so good, and it's like, are they intending for us to collect both Shining and Galaxy version? Like, this is saying 2 of 3 as if, oh, it's completing your set, but they're not part of the same line. It doesn't balance. I don't like that at all. So this is the regular one, and this is the Chase Megatron. I can't get into another subline of blockies. I really am hoping that they don't, like, keep all of these characters exclusive to the Shining line. The fact that Tarn is here is making me hopeful. Like, they can do Tarn in both Shining and in Galaxy version, and it's fine. Maybe they'll do Ramjet in Galaxy soon. I don't want to have to double dip on different lines to complete my set. That would severely irritate me, honestly. Also, what's up with this Bumblebee design? What is this? Feels like original OC Do Not Steal. This is my AU Bumblebee. Not in a negative way. I'm not trying to be derisive. I like the dark blue. I think that's a really gorgeous shade, honestly. Delta Magnus is Delta Magnus. Minor. The Orion Pax looks good. This looks smack like he did in Spotlight Orion. I don't want it. I don't want... Wait a minute. Hey, Blockies. It appears you've mislabeled one of your characters. Pretty confident this is not Beachcomber. Oh, let me in the marketing department. I'll make sure all your releases are properly titled, and I will work for a very reasonable price. Is that a little Spike Witwicky? Does Bumblebee come with a little Spike Witwicky? Tarn's got his unmasked face, but that's what the point of the mask is. A GameStop being stocked must be nice, Texas and Kansas City. Although, again, that's where I got my Red Alert and Prima from, and they're in the mail. Along with my 7th core class Cheetor. I said I wasn't going to be able to resist him, and I wasn't. As soon as I got the email, I pre-ordered him. I'm disappointed in myself to report that I did in fact also pre-order Sideways. I know I whined about him before, and I still maintain that the light piping face would have been a million times better, but I really like the character design. I'm hoping the transformation will be fun. And if I'm being completely honest with you, friend Tim reminded me that his Japanese name is Noisemaze. I don't know. I'm not gonna not buy Noisemaze. Keep an eye out every Thursday for the rest of March. We've already gotten Legacy DevCon reissued, which is great because I know that one had a lot of issues being distributed. But apparently, 320, we get Studio Series Preceptor, Ratbat, and Ramhorn. I'll be getting that. And then 327, get ready to order 7 of the same thing. It's Devastation 2-pack time. Don't miss your chance to grand DevCon. Guys, let me write for you. I'll accept a reasonable wage. Oh my god. I haven't seen these pictures yet. This is making me emotional. I love already so much. And they fit right in. Oh my goodness. The brothers. Oh, Zubers. They really put him in the dumbest mode possible. Oh, it's so undignified. Yeah, we're really gonna need like a Titan class Devil Gigatron and a Titan class Rail Racer and probably a Titan class build team. You know, I'm fine if we only get one RID figure every couple of years. I need to budget. But yeah, anyone who is concerned that it wouldn't fit in with the original RID figures, I think you can safely cast those fears aside. This looks incredible. I do wish they'd shown just like the regular unarmored Optimus mode with everyone else, but you know, we'll get to see it eventually. God, I can't wait to have him on my shelf. A GameStop with figures in it must be nice. Oh wait, it's the Kansas one again. Never mind. We already did this bit. God, they really have everything though. All my GameStop has is like a Wave 1 Legacy United Deluxe, and not even all of them, just like one of them. Jesus. What's it like being God's favorite? Upgrade kit for MPG Super Jinrai? Was this something anyone was asking for? I mean, it's cool to have displayed anime hands. That's nice. You can get him gesticulating in a number of poses, I imagine. Oh, you can get a more stable grip on the guns. Gesture. Oh, it's replacement arms too. So you can shrink the little things down. Okay, that does look appreciably better, I would say. Like, yeah, that's better, but it's such a minor fix. I don't even have the figure. It's not like I'm really qualified to be speaking on it, but I honestly can't see a lot of people buying this. Actually, how cheap is it? $27. I mean, if you already bought MPG Jinrai with the trailer and you're presumably gonna buy God Bomber too, I guess this isn't a horrible price for another add-on. Earthspark, Smash Changers, Jawbreaker, and Twitch listings. Guys, let the show die. Why do they keep producing new figures from it? It feels like they're puppeteering a corpse. Just feels they're re-releasing the original ones? All those did was shelf warm. What are you doing? What is this? Even more New Zealand news, but the mint this time. I wonder if it's pepper or spear. What? Oh, these are pretty though. $2. Which is what you can pledge on my Patreon, patreon.com/c/Diaclona, if you'd like early access to all my videos, except for twits, which are made to be, you know, produced very quickly. Ugh, this does not look right. This is not my sound wave. I think it might be the fact that it's not angled here. These are just flat and the eyes are kind of wrong. I don't know. This is wrong in a lot of little ways. I'm not rocking with that at all. Once again, $2, much like my Patreon. Grimlock's okay, but Starscream is basically perfect. This is a smack. It's a smack. This is a smack in the face, just like Starscream enjoys getting from Megatron. Am I right, gamers? But yeah, this looks smack like the animation model. Why did they mess up Soundwave so bad? It really looks wrong. Everything about it looks wrong. Wave 1 Deluxe is out at US retail. Must be nice, Missouri. And this person only bought the aerial bots? You're crazy. Peace and love, but what are you doing? Prima and Wasp were there, and you picked Air Raid and Slingshot? That's crazy. More sightings at US retail. Wow, Deluxe Devastation Optimist. I'm so happy for you. Good for you, Florida. Must be nice. Not that I even want this figure, but I mean, we don't even have Double Punch yet. I haven't seen anything new. And they have Sentinel? And Bumblebee? Alright, that's frustrating. I want them very badly. Oh, and then this is the same thing. Okay, well, that was Twit. Aside from Omega Prime, mostly just being jealous of other people's sightings. But you know what's better than finding toys in stores? Finding a new YouTuber Patreon to subscribe to. If you go to patreon.com/. Now he's falling asleep, and she's calling a cab, and he's having a smoke while she's taking a drag, and they're going to bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head, and she's sucking his dick.